with the Spurs or any of the teams, talk about some of the epic conference rivalries you played in.
Well, I always go back to playing against the Phoenix Suns in the 7 seconds or less Steve Nash-led teams, along with Amari Stoudemire, and what Mike D'Antoni was introducing to the game back in 2005, 2006, which, by the way, Kevin, everybody's doing now.
Right, yeah.
But tremendous talent on the court at that time, tremendous disparity in style of play, and watching Steve Nash during MVP years trying to conduct his team against the vaunted Spurs. Fantastic, incredibly competitive match.
And a lot of speed. I mean, it was eye-opening to watch.
And it was the Spurs trying to catch up. So how are we going to do the rock'em sock'em game against the 7 seconds or less? We kind of took care of it.
Yeah. And now the Lakers starting group, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the 3. Now here's Rondo, the dish to James. Here's Rondo. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Harrell. George looking over the floor. Knocks it loose. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. James, the pass to Davis. Back to LeBron. He kicks it to Davis. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Williams can't get it to go.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Kuz, whoa!
Wow, goodness.
Look out. Yeah, there's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Williams' shot is off. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, Green. Pass to Rondo. In the corner, it's James. From deep. Rebound by Harrell. Clippers trail by 3. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's George, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George.
Just a really good read by Davis to take the ball strong to the basket. I know he doesn't look it, but the strength is there.
If there is any concern for Anthony Davis, it's that early in his career, he has dealt with a lot of injuries. But, Brent, he does play a high-impact style.
You think so, Kevin? He's one of the top 5 players in the league, and at his position is absolutely exemplary. You think about it, 7 seasons in New Orleans with the Pelicans and 13 playoff games to show for it. A change of scenery, an opportunity in Los Angeles to play with LeBron James. It's going to be interesting to see where it is his career goes from with this move.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And the Clippers franchise joined this league in 1970. They've never made it past the conference semifinals.
Yeah, but the last...
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Beverly against Rondo. from the baseline. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Beverly finds Leonard. And Rondo sends it back.
An average shot blocker. The key for Rondo is to know when to leap up for those rejections. That time using length.
Six on the shot clock. Williams gets the bucket.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
On the wing, Green. James outside. Puts it up. And again, the Lakers no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And it's Harrell missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And they double up Davis. Puts up a three. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Rondo. 6 points for LeBron.
Like seeing LeBron go straight up with that shot. The catch and release almost instantaneous that time.
Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Throws it up high. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. LeBron against George. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Rondo.
I think Patrick Beverly loves the challenge every night to shut down his man. Takes great pride on the defensive end.
On the wing, Williams. The pass to Harrell. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Harrell's got his second bucket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Rondo. It's blocked.
Can't be lazy around Patrick Beverly. He's going to get you down low with hands. That time, he blocks a shot.
The Clippers trail. Williams passes to Harrell. Back to Williams. Passes it to George. Shot clock at 6. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Lakers shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Pass to Rondo. Kuzma finds Davis. George against LeBron. Got a piece of it. Davis with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
Pass to George. Fires the 3. That one misses. And it's the Lakers the other way. Davis dishes to Rondo. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. JaMychal Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Williams. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's George. A floater, and the layup is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here are the Lakers. James looking it over. Over George. And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, to look at the frame of AD when he came into the league as opposed to it is now, he's so much more tough and more physical and doesn't mind the contact.
Now here's Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the pass to Shamet. Green with the ball. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Green passes to Shamet, and the shot goes down. Shamet's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The drive by Rondo, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, right now, Rondo just cutting through there with not much effort, and the speed took over.
Beverly against James, and Beverly kicks to Zubats. Now here's Beverly. 5 to shoot. LeBron with the block.
LeBron using his length that time perfectly. When he's in the area, you can't throw up anything lazy.
The Lakers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron outside. They get it back. Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to James. No good with the triple.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Beverly looking around. It's stolen by Rondo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
The free throw drops for Rondo. You know, Brent, we talk about how global the game has become. There's so much talent in the NBA that was born outside of this country. And you think about the great coaches, the Hubie Browns over the years that have gone and had these clinics, Jack Ramsey, spreading the word of basketball that developed these young players we're now seeing in the league.
And we can go down the list of guys like Giannis, Joel Embiid, Jokic in Denver, Gobert in Utah, Luka Doncic in Dallas, along with Porzingis for the season. The one thing that's interesting about all those guys, Kevin, the connective tissue to that is they're not only
George finds Green. The rebound by Cook. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
Now Beverly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the dunk by Zubats.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Poked loose. Paul George with the steal. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Zubats.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
Now here's James. He's got 6. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. Pass to James over George. And that one goes long.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Now here's George. Kicks to Beverly. George passes to Beverly, and it's all evened up.
And Patrick Beverly can do that in close, finds a way to get that one up, and you know he likes to score. It doesn't happen a ton, but he loves it.
Here's LeBron. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. That one goes in. James has got 8.
Love the aggressive attitude. I mean, no invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
The pass to Zubac from 12 feet out. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that's where he is just a force. Such a great internal clock in terms of his timing to go up and block those shots, Kevin.
Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Beverly against Kuzma. And that one's good. Beverly.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Lakers shooting 40% here in the early stages. Here is Cook, defended by Beverly. Here is Cook. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Beverly and Shamet in the backcourt together. JaMychal Green is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the small forward position.
Shooting 2.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And thinking back to last postseason, the Clippers did not back down to the Warriors at all.
Well, LA was a much more physical team. I think they knew going in that the only way that they had a shot was to be disruptive, and they brought that on both ends of the floor, and that was going against a healthy Kevin Durant at the time. They took 2 games last year in that series, and the way in which they played, that spirit might have caught the attention of one Paul George and one Kawhi Leonard.
Here is Cook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Daniels. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. George has got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
Paul George can be dangerous out in transition. Great job finishing there.
Cook dishes to McGee. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Daniels from outside. And the 3 ball is good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Beverly with the ball. And here is Zubac. He can't hit that time. Excellent D from Howard. Now Daniels. Pass to Howard. Back to Daniels. Pass to Howard. Lakers working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Right side George. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. For the Clippers, Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Leonard comes in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And the Lakers also making a switch. Bradley's checked in. And here are the Clippers now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Leonard against Bradley. And the shot is good.
Defense just pinballing off of the frame of Kawhi Leonard, determined to score.
Lakers trail by 3. There's the pass to Howard. Outside Bradley. Passes it to Cook. Over Williams. Good D by Williams. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Harrell. McGee with the block. Cook looking it over. Howard in the post. Working on Green. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Clippers leading by 3. Outside Williams. Pass to Leonard. There's Shamet. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Shamet's got 5.
What awareness there from Kawhi, waiting for his teammate to break free and then finds him.
Pass to Bradley. Back to Cook. And the rejection by Harrell. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. And he knocks down the first one. Especially in the playoffs, Brent, so much can change when a player gets into foul trouble. You see the league ever modifying that foul out rule?
I know that they do that in the summer league where you can stay on the court for 10 fouls as elimination, but it's a technical every time. I don't see the league doing that. I think it's good for the game so that star players or meaningful players, ones that play specifically on defense, they have to have responsibility for what it is that they're doing on the floor. And if they're overly aggressive, you should be penalized for playing that way.
Now here's Rondo. Outside Green. Will it go? Here's Davis. Williams with the block. Shamet finds Green. Over Rondo. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Right side Davis. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Shamet kicks to Harrell. Now here's Shamet, guarded by Bradley. Here's Williams, and again the Clippers good for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Davis. He's got 6. the D for the layup. Davis has got 8.
That's just such good touch. I mean, with that length, Kevin, once he turns, he's got a shooting window that feels wide open.
Williams passes to Leonard. Great look, but off the mark. Lakers trail by 8. And McGee kicks to Rondo. They kick it out to Green. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, that is what he does, just deadly beyond the arc. Green is one of those guys you cannot afford to leave for a second.
Williams dishes to Leonard. Over Green. And that one's good. Leonard. He's got 6.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Rondo kicks to Bradley. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Davis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
You like the poise there from AD. He gets into some traffic, doesn't speed himself up, and ends up scoring.
Williams finds Leonard. Over Green. And it's Leonard missing. Lakers trail by 5. Inside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Orchestrating right now, Rondo should be playing with a baton.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And there's the pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's LeBron in for Avery Bradley. Clippers leading by 5. Now here's Williams. Passes to Leonard. Over LeBron. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Williams. 8 points for Leonard.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Rondo against Williams. Pass to Leonard. LeBron with the block. Here's Kuzma. Here's Davis. And he makes good on the layup. And now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
One of the surest things in the NBA right now is Anthony Davis, the ball inside, and him converting 2 points.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Now here's Davis following the miss by Lou Williams. Back to James. The tray. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Harrell. He has 6. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Green. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Green's got 4 this quarter. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
And the Clippers call time here. Checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Paul George comes in for JaMychal Green, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Williams. Leonard, the pass to Beverley. Back to Leonard. Over in the corner, Beverley. Lock at 6. No good on the shot. The Lakers trail. The pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
Beverly against Kuzma. From deep, George. A rebound by the Lakers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kuzma, that's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Leonard to stop the run, and the rejection by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And Kuzma slams it in.
You can't fault the defensive effort there. At times, Kuzma's just too talented a scorer on the drive.
The three from George. Drains the three-pointer. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Nice shot by Rondo.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Beverly kicks to Zubats. Rondo against Beverly. Here's Leonard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And we all know what a tough cover Kawhi has become. The defender got caught in a bad position and is kicking himself for it now.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And the first one at the line is good. And even though he's been nagged by injury for a few years, Brent, Kawhi is still a top 2-way threat when he's healthy.
Well, the fact that Kawhi Leonard could move on from San Antonio, get to that Toronto team that needed just an extra push to do something in the Eastern Conference, especially with the absence of LeBron James. Kawhi Leonard absolutely dominated last year's playoffs and took Toronto to a championship. And now, for the first time, he's had the choice to continue his career somewhere. He's going to do that back home in Los Angeles for the Clippers.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Shamet. Here's LeBron. He is hauled in by Paul George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the dunk by James.
Love how quickly the King got out there. The first 2 steps getting that break started.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what they're going to run here. Got to run a good play.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 10. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Leonard's got 10 points in the quarter. The Lakers in the lead. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Cook kicks to Kuzma. Over Beverly. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
The feed now to Howard. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubats.
And you'd like him to be a little bit more dependable on these and-one opportunities and see that free throw percentage go up just a bit, but fending off the defense and showing them who the big man is.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Free throw good, Howard.
And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do: defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top, up 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Lakers leading by 4. So for the Lakers right now, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the point.
Now, I know he doesn't have to get up real high, but that time he did.
Here's Beverly following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Leonard. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Over Beverly. And there's another one for the Lakers.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
The 3 from George. The Clippers keep it alive. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Leonard.
Well, on nights where Kawhi Leonard piles up some points, he can make a big mark because of the offensive rebounding prowess.
Right side, Davis. And the rejection by Harrell. Left side, George. Kicks it to Harrell. And here's Leonard from 3. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, no. Just don't let him get his feet set. Leonard has become a deadeye on the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
It's LeBron with the drive, and it's sent back by George. They retain possession. To the middle, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Just a level of power and explosiveness. Leonard just tenacious at the rim.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 1 with the fadeaway. That's good from Davis on the assist by Rondo. 18 points for Anthony Davis.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
George finds Williams. Over Green. Almost, but it rolls out.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Let's go. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. George has got 11.
That's something I think Paul George in the offseason is really working on. Just
a little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Count it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
George against James. Loads it up there for Harrell. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. James against George. James misses.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Beverly, and he dunks it down.
Well, how about Patrick Beverly showing you at a point guard he can still get up?
Lakers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Lets it fly from 18. And James gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. Here is Williams. Pass to Harrell. Great D that time from Davis.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Able to score from almost anywhere. Kuzma rapidly becoming a guy that can hurt you.
Here's Beverly. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Here's Leonard, and it's blocked. 3-on-3. High arcing shot. Offensive rebound. Kuzma. And the rejection by Harrell. Unloads from 13. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers leading by 5 to the inside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Leonard from 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 22 points for Kawhi Leonard. Lakers have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Outside, Green. Kuzma passes to Davis. Now here's James. He's defended by Harrell. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped. Williams with the steal. George, that's a 2-pointer. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team and just fighting tonight.
And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, I'd be aware of Paul George, especially when he's that close. How about that throwdown?
And so Green will bring it up for the Lakers. To the paint, he's looking for LeBron and finds him. And the basket is good. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
It's so difficult to stop him. Even when you hit him or pull at him or tug him or talk to him, none of it works.
Harrell drives in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Rondo against Beverly. Right side, Davis. Here's Kuzma. The offensive rebound. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. 20 points for Anthony Davis.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's George. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Kuzma. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kuzma's got 12 in the game.
pass first, always part of Rondo's nature, and the teammates he plays with always speak of it.
Harrell kicks to Beverly. The kick out to Williams. Rondo with the steal. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
You know, LeBron is good at the fundamentals, but just so great at reading where the rebound is coming off, and grabs that one for a second chance opportunity.
George, that's a two-pointer. Here's Harrell, and he converts the layup. 12 points for him. The Lakers in the lead. Rondo dishes to Green. Pass to Kuzma. Davis surveying the floor. Clock is at 3. Here's Rondo. Sweet little floater.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Beverly against Rondo. Leonard with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Not something we're used to seeing in this offense, but tonight it may be just about give Kawhi the ball and get out of the way.
And the Lakers call time here.
And interesting to see the rebirth of the Clippers, or actually...
Fox is checked in for Harrell. Green comes in for George. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Williams. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Troy Daniels comes in for Green. Now, here's Howard. 5 points in the game. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Howard. LeBron's got 10 points here in the second half. Clippers trail by 3. And Kawhi, with all the strings he pulled to get here, Brent, he's already a Clippers legend.
Yeah, it's kind of funny to say that, but a 3-time All-NBA performer. Remember, 2011-12 was on the All-Rookie team, a 2-time Finals MVP. Kawhi Leonard's resume is just absolutely astounding for a player who's still growing, and for the fact that him at 28 years old joining the Clippers along with Paul George. A lot of high expectations for the franchise now.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Here's Beverly. 6 points for him. Zubac kicks to Green. High post, Zubac. Working on Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Leonard. Pulls it up. Another one falls for the Clippers.
This is how focused Kawhi is right now. Sees through the play, stays in control, and scores.
The pass to James. Over Leonard. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. And the rejection by Zubac. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rondo. Howard trying to free himself up. Nice shot by Rondo. Rondo's got 12 in the game.
Trickery of Rondo. You know he loves to go for those floaters from time to time.
Down low. Here's Zubac. Misses off the right iron. The Lakers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Passes it to Shamet. Now Zubac. He's covered by Daniels. Pass to Rondo. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Zubac. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Now, this is something that you really want Pat Beverly to improve upon when he's distributing the ball. He's making everybody better.
The Clippers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. The Lakers making a switch here. Cook's checked in. And Brent, as you know, there aren't many players that can set a tone for a team, but Patrick Beverly is one of them.
And Patrick Beverly always embraces that role about setting the tone defensively on an opposing team's point guard, making sure that tonight, if you're going to beat the team that Pat Beverly plays on, you're going to have to go through that.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Shamet. Here's Howard. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Shamet finds Zubac. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Beverly against Howard. Dishes it to Cook. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3-point range. Cook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Clippers trail by 4. Shamet and Leonard are on the wings. Ivica Zubac is out there with Green, and it's Beverly in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Leonard on the wing, covered by LeBron. Zubac the pass to Green.
This is why Davis is considered one of the best defenders in the league. His mere presence is good enough to alter those shots.
And Howard with the stuff.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Beverly with the ball. Clippers moving the ball around. Wants to get it to Shamet, and does.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Cook kicks to Daniels. Shamet with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Here is Cook. The drive by James. Green with the block. And he gets it back. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Now here's Beverly. He's tightly guarded. Leonard draws the double. Here's Shamet. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Once James takes off towards the basket, the defense really has no chance to react and or stop him. What determination from the King there.
Now here's Green.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision making.
Oh,
come on. Did you see LeBron just shrug off that contact there? It's like nothing even hit him.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Free throw, no good for LeBron.
We watch LeBron and we marvel at him, but how hard that LeBron James works at his craft and continues to push the bar for himself physically is one of the things that you have to appreciate the most.
Here's Shamet, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. And the Clippers call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Well, I hope.
He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And here's Bradley, 6 to shoot. Back to Howard. The shot off that time, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. To the middle, and then Leonard with the dunk.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
James against George. Goes up to the stripe, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the fourth quarter. Now 4 of 5 from the field.
To the inside, here's Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. LeBron has doubled. Bradley dishes to LeBron. And the pass to Howard. Floats it up for Davis, and finished off by Davis.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Beverly against Bradley. Beverly finds Leonard. Over Davis. Leonard, no luck.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Finished off the break. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And they double up James. Davis, the pass to James. It's Bradley on the wing. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You got to keep an eye on Bradley, especially when he's looking to pull the trigger from deep. Better when he has his feet set.
Passes it to Zubac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The free throw drops for Zubac. A different look for the Clippers. Harrell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Lou Williams is subbed in for Landry Shamet. And then for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Stolen by Beverly. Loads it up there for Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Harrell doesn't really force many things. It's a lot of baskets on the roll where he's around in close to make an impact offensively.
And they double up Davis. Shoots over Zubac. And Davis can't get it to go. The Clippers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. George against James. And George kicks to Zubats. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Rondo. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And the dunk by LeBron.
Well, sometimes Rondo's a step ahead of everybody, even the coaching staff, especially on defense when he swipes the ball away like that.
The Clippers trail. Williams scanning the floor. Over in the corner, Zubats. Back to Williams. Releases, 6 to shoot. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Trying to get open is Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
How about LeBron's patience there? The defender biting on the pump fake. Hard to stay down. It's LeBron James.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, LeBron. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron. And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. Pass to Harrell. Back to Williams. And Rondo sends it back. Green against Beverly. Kuzma outside. Outside, Green. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
This is bread and butter stuff here. If you're tasked with trying to stop Green, you can't give him any space on a catch and shoot opportunity.
Pass to Leonard. It's blocked. Davis against Leonard. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, you know Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Leonard. And nothing is falling for him right now. Shot from the wing. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's James and the dunk by LeBron.
Well, it looks like he's got just one of those good feels tonight. That means trouble for the opponent.
It's George on the wing. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 9. And the Lakers call time here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout.
Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Beverly against Rondo. The pass to Kuzma, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Green against Williams. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Here's Kuzma. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Now Williams launches it. Kuzma pulls it in.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Clippers trail by 11. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Inside, George. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, Paul George on the inside, comfortable knowing where he can get to, just tries to find a sliver of room in order to get that shot off.
Rondo scanning the floor. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Clippers. Rondo finds James. Shot clock at 5.
Paul George instincts right there, just taking over that possession. He's using his length right there to take away a lot of airspace for the shooter.
Outside Leonard. The shot. A rebound by the Lakers. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. He dishes it to Rondo. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Not many guys have the two-way ability of a Paul George, just as dangerous defensively as he can be offensively.
Pulls up. Bullseye. George has got 4 points in the quarter. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Passes to LeBron. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And that's 38 points for LeBron. Clippers trail by 9. Now here is George. Pass to Beverly. There's the 3. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Rondo. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to LeBron. Oh, Kuzma's in position. That one, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's James. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. To the right side. Beverly wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And becoming more of a staple of his attack offensively. You give Beverly a look from deep, and he'll make it.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Seven seconds left to play here in the fourth, and an intentional foul right there.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Harrell. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.